Hello YouTube world, my name is Nicholas Montez and you're watching my YouTube channel, Nicholas Montez. Welcome back to another YouTube channel video everybody. I'm so excited to have you all back here together again. And in today's video, we'll be talking about my 6-part series of MCU, 6 MCU movies. I want to make part 6. And I'm actually kind of excited because we're actually going to be announcing some pretty interesting films. So let's get started. Okay, so, if you don't know, this movie's not Captain Marvel 3 with Carol Danvers. Granted, it will probably have Carol Danvers in here, but it won't be about her. It'll actually be about her daughter, which I think I called her Captain Universe or something like that, but no. This will basically be similar to Captain Marvel 2, the Captain Marvel 2 that we're going to be getting in 2023, I believe, which is called The Marvels, which is basically about which is basically about Carol Danvers, Monica Rambeau, and Kamala Khan. And I'm probably gonna change this film that I'm talking about right now to the Marvel Force, just because even though Marvels is a really good like title, I think Marvel Force is a really better title for a Captain Marvel sequel, so I'm probably gonna change it, but it's basically gonna be the same thing as Captain Marvel 2, where basically the daughter of Carol Danvers, the daughter of Monica Rambeau, and the daughter of Kamala Khan are basically gonna be working together to stop some threat. To be honest, I don't really know how Captain Marvel 2 is going to play out, like the Marvels is going to play out, but I hope it's something, and I hope it has something to do with Secret Invasion, because if you can't just leave out the Skrull invasion out of the MCU. Like, you have to make it a thing. You can't just keep them good guys forever. There has to be at least some plot line that has turned them bad. So, I'm pretty excited for this film. Alright, so for me, even though I'm a huge Marvel buff, like I love everything Marvel, I have this channel where I talk about Marvel stuff, and I have this series where I talk about Marvel movies that I want to make, if I ever join Marvel Studios. Captain Brighton, that doesn't mean I know all the characters in the Marvel Universe. And Captain Brighton is one of those characters that I'm not familiar with. And the reason for that is because he's not really on any TV shows or movies. Now, I think there's been talks about Henry Cavill playing Captain Brighton in the MCU, but that's just a rumor. But I looked it up and it says, who would play Captain Brighton in the MCU? And it shows Henry Cavill. So I probably will choose Henry Cavill to play him. But I don't really know much about Captain Brighton. I'm guessing he's like some Russian Captain America. Or is that Red Guardian from Black Widow? I don't know. But if I read Captain Brighton's comic books, I'll probably be more interested in making this movie. But for right now, not so much. Alright, now Dark Avengers, this is a team that I'm actually a little bit more excited to make because, this team, if you don't know who, actually US Agent is in it. But hang on, before we get started with the US Agent, let's talk about it. So, for me, I've had some history with US Agent, with the Dark Avengers. I know that they're a team that basically are the dark versions of the Avengers, and they're basically just a team of supervillains that I guess they do good. I don't know. I guess they're another version of Marvel Suicide Squad. But here's the thing: we don't know if the Dark Avengers are going to come to the MCU, because it seems like that everybody is thinking that after what happened in Falcon the Winter Soldier with John Walker becoming U.S. agent, people are thinking that Madam Hydra is recruiting John Walker for the Thunderbolts, which is basically Marvel's actual version of the Suicide Squad, which are basically bad guys that do good things. But how are they going to set up both teams? How are they going to set up the Dark Avengers and the Thunderbolts? So, who knows? But Marvel always has plans behind their sleeve. They probably won't make anything, but if they decide to make a Dark Avengers movie, I'm still going to be excited for it, and hopefully we get something good from Marvel again. Now, like I said with Captain Brighton, I'm not the biggest. I don't really know much about Gargoyle. Really, when I think of Gargoyle, I think of that TV show that's on Disney Plus. That's really all I think about. So I don't really know much about this character of Gargoyle. I don't really know what his motivation is. I guess he's some sort of vampire creature. I'm not sure. But I'm guessing I can make this movie some sort of like Morbius that's coming out in October 2022. I don't know. I don't really know what to say about this movie. It's just right there. I don't know what to do with this movie. So yeah, so we can move on now. So for me, this is basically going to be my Iron Man 4. I'm not sure if it's going to be focusing on the Extremis plotline, but I wanted to focus on something else because we literally just stopped with the Extremis plotline back in my Iron Man 3. So, I want to, like, have those titanium guys coming in here, but other than that, maybe we could have the Extremis plotline coming back. I don't know, but hopefully when we get to this film and work on it, I definitely will think about it of what we can do with this film. So much like Captain Brighton and Gargoyle, Ironheart is another one of those characters that I don't really know much about. There's one thing I do know is that she's going to be introduced into the MCU already, because we're actually going to be getting a Disney Plus series for her soon or later. And basically, this is basically another character that's copying Iron Man, except she's a girl. But I guess it could kind of make a pretty cool arc for her. I feel like Ironheart will be like Marvel's will be the opposite of Falcon Winter Soldier, where they will never let a black girl be Iron Man. Then it will be all this big speech or something. But the reason why I call it a movie is because of the Disney Plus series that might be released. So if they don't release a movie for Disney Plus, then it's capable of making a movie for her. So like I said, I don't know much about this character. I gotta work on something. I gotta read her comics. Probably watch some of those animated stuff, because she's actually in the Marvel stuff that she's in the animation stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna need to look into her character and research. So that is it for my MCU 6 MCU movies I want to make part 6. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My Instagram name is Marvel6. My TikTok name is Marvel1Fan. If you guys don't understand those names, head to my Instagram, my about section, so you can follow me on those social medias. I'm also on Letterboxd. It's the same as my Instagram, Marvel_6_, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.